We've been exploring in the Sian Ka'an Biosphere Reserve since 2006, and the reserve for us really is this incredible new frontier. And it's a frontier in the fact that it's moving the whole shift of exploration along this coastline further south. Boca Paila cave system is one of the furthest south systems so far explored. And so it's really expanding us into a whole new territory here. And also it's taking us into a whole different type of logistic in order to actually access the dive sites, but also to actually dive them.
We were very happy to get back to the Sian Ka'an Biosphere Reserve and to dive the caves under the laguna of the Sian Ka'an Biosphere Reserve. The January project was aimed to go and explore the caves under the laguna Caapechen.
What makes these caves different, we believe, is a cap layer of fine sediments. Because these caves are underneath the lagoons and mangroves and wetlands of the Biosphere Reserve, there's a sediment layer that is not allowing water transfer between the caves and the lagoon above it. This, we believe, is the cause of the increased flow and the flow reversal in these caves. But the caves below the Sian Ka'an Biosphere Reserve are quite different. We tend to get deeper depths in the range of 18 to 20 meters. We have much higher flow. In fact, it's pretty much impossible to swim into the entrance. You need an underwater scooter to pull you and your equipment into the cave. The visibility ranges anywhere from 1 to 10 meters. So it makes it very challenging to explore these caves.
Once you actually get inside the cave, you will find a lot of sediment, both on the ceiling, on the bottom floor, and on the side walls. This sediment is orange, as an organic consistency, and render exploration typically quite challenging.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Buen día, soy Omar Ortiz de Moreno, soy el director de la Reserva de la Biosfera Sian Ka'an. Somos parte del gobierno federal mexicano, de la Comisión Nacional de Áreas Naturales Protegidas. Estamos en este momento en uno de los 9 ecosistemas que tenemos en Sian Ka'an. Sian Ka'an es una de las áreas naturales protegidas más biodiversas de México. Esta zona es una zona de humedales, una zona de manglares que estaremos conociendo y que platicaremos sobre la importancia de los servicios ambientales de este tipo de ecosistemas. Sian Ka'an fue decretado en 1986 como reserva de la biosfera. Sin embargo, posteriormente se decretaron 2 áreas naturales más, que es la Reserva de la Biosfera Arrecifes de Sian Ka'an y el Área de Protección de Flora y Fauna Guaymil. En conjunto abarcan 652,000 hectáreas de ecosistemas biodiversos como son la selva mediana subperennifolia, la selva baja subperennifolia, selvas inundables, humedales, pastizales, zonas de manglar, cenotes, petenes, arrecife de coral y dunas costeras. En conjunto abarcan 652,000 hectáreas destinadas a conservación y a uso sustentable.
Obviously, none of this would be possible without the incredible support that we receive from the Comisión Nacional de Áreas Naturales Protegidas and the directorship of the Sian Ka'an Biosphere Reserve. They've been absolutely fantastic since the get-go in affording us the use of their facilities, their boats, their personnel, and without them, certainly we would not be able to have accomplished what we have. Our main objective here, of course, is to explore and map these caves, and in doing so, what we are providing the Biosphere Reserve is an idea of where all the water that's spilling out towards the coastline here is coming from. And one of the greatest threats to this entire coastline right now is the contamination of the aquifer. And so by providing an idea of the flows of water from the inland areas out to the Caribbean Sea, we're helping, we hope, to further the protection of this incredible natural wonder, the Sian Ka'an Biosphere Reserve.
The entrance of the cave is situated some 200 meters directly in front of a Maya ruin. And the cave itself passes directly underneath that Mayan ruin. We're not sure if the builders of this ruin realized that the cave was passing below it, but it is quite unique that it does that. It then travels underneath mangroves. It goes under the lagoon, shallow lagoon. And what's unique here is there's really just one opening to date that we found. We have recently found evidence of there being a second opening. Roots in the ceiling indicate that something in the past or even currently is growing above that and covering this opening. We've seen some remains of animals that had entered from this opening. And we're now trying to figure out what these animals are and what they were doing inside the cave. To explore these caves, we install a guideline. This guideline is our method of finding the exit back again, but it is also a tool we use in order to survey the cave.
Yesterday was a pretty productive day. We had 2 teams in the water. Chris and David went long out to the end of the line from the 2006 exploration. They were able to mark a number of leads and also do some exploration themselves. Their run time was probably close to 5 hours in depth, 20-30 minutes on oxygen decompression.
We went north for some time, then we hit a bit of a siphon going like northeast-east.
A bit of a siphon.
And then we went, and then we found a really cool place due north. It's still going big north. Beautiful dome, 35 shots.
Nice, beautiful.
No percolation. Beautiful, just like beautiful. And we found a bunch of bones right there.
A lot of nice reward after 2 hours solid of not being able to see, surveying, and then all of a sudden.
Tenemos retos importantes como es el poder vincular ordenamientos ecológicos alrededor de la reserva que nos permitan tener un desarrollo sustentable que genere beneficio a las poblaciones que hay alrededor y dentro de Sian Ka'an, pero que no este desarrollo comprometa la biodiversidad de estos ecosistemas. Formamos parte del Corredor Biológico Mesoamericano, de una gran iniciativa internacional que es el Sistema Arrecifal Mesoamericano, y juntos podemos hacer de esta región un ejemplo de desarrollo sustentable y conservación del medio ambiente.
These are incredible natural resources that we know so little about. And so it's absolutely essential to incorporate the scientific world in helping us understand what it is that we're finding as we continue with the exploration here in Sian Ka'an. And it's through scientific study and a better understanding of the environment that we're discovering here that we can help to future protect the Sian Ka'an Biosphere Reserve so that future generations can appreciate it and enjoy it just as we have.